just like shouting real loud.
We can just
Dude,
run.
just shoot your gun.
Just run back and forth too.
Just shoot your gun.
Just fly towards an obstruction. Just like fly over it and shoot your gun. It'll be like, okay, don't go that way.
Yes, perfect.
All right, sure.
Do we have flares? I can't remember if those are
Keep
things.
shooting your gun.
You don't have any flares.
Okay.
Okay, so did you cast fly yet, Caleb?
Oh, no.
All right, while you do that, I'm gonna go make some corn dogs.
Just on those two. Oh no, it's not actually any more expensive.
Make me a corn dog. No, I got dinner coming.
And send it to you.
Yes, through
Nice
email.
and cold.
I don't care. I'd fucking heat it up. If you could send it through the screen. I was talking about like really cool, like mundane yet really good superpowers, and one would be cool like that. Like you can use screens to jump through and send things through and whatnot.
Screen teleportation.
Yep, pretty much.
I'll use.
That'd be cool.
Champ.
Oh yeah, are we doing
So,
that hybrid thing you made? Shadowrun and Savage
God,
Worlds?
Are we doing it?
Are we doing that next?
I just made it because I wanted to. I mean,
Okay.
if we want to do it next, then I got it ready, obviously. But
Yep, I already
rolled
have
3
two
ones
guys
on
ready.
my D12 this session,
ooh,
Oh,
that's
and I
bad.
need my Benny, so I'm gonna just roll on the table.
oh
Oh,
my
you got
gosh!
backlash.
Oh no!
All right, what's it gonna be?
2d6 damage plus the cost of the power and power points. Overload.
Oof. All right,
Alright.
you.
Low damage. I'm gonna use my Benny anyways. aren't I?
Yeah, ends up getting used anyway. That'd be the worst.
Damn, that's 9 plus the power points for 5, so 14.
Boom.
I mean, I have quite a few
Yeah.
healing talismans.
Plus we have the doctor, and I can
That's
magically.
2 wounds. God damn it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ow.
Ow!
So you tried to cast fly, but just like.
God damn it. And the arcane protection drops too.
Ooh, jittery.
Do you want the doctor or
You put the healing
talismans?
talisman on
or a
me?
song?
No, the healing talisman happens right away.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, someone has to cast it.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean. I can
Well,
do
no.
the song,
Yeah,
so
no,
we
I
don't
should-
use resources.
I got it. Oh, so how long does the song take?
I don't know.
one additional round,
Yeah,
unless he rolls bad.
yeah. It's
All right. Sing us a
The
song.
only thing is that you can only cast the song once
Sing us
per
a song
yeah
tonight.
per like hour or per
per
like
instance
event.
of wound.
yeah exactly. Ah, 7. So I get rid of 1 wound.
Okay. Yeah. So 1 wound down. Oop.
I don't know if it's better or it's less resources to only heal 1, or if it uses the same.
Pretty much, unless you don't get a raise, and then you'd have to cast it twice.
Oh, I got a raise.
Ah, balls. Oh well.
Yeah, well, didn't lose anything.
Nope.
Gotta listen to a little bit of music.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try
Feeling a
this
little better
again.
now.
Let's do the fly first, because the arcane protection also dropped. No, we'll do the arcane protection first. That's a flat roll. The channeling.
Oh, by the way, now that you're this far in to the mist, you get a +1 to all your spellcasting rolls as you feel the veil thin for you.
That's nice. That wouldn't have helped
Well,
with the last roll.
Now,
No.
did that help Luca just now? Because I got a 7, and the 8 would have done it.
You know what? Yes.
Oh,
Go ahead and add your power points back onto your talisman, Gerald.
so he probably mentioned it that was easier
Yeah.
than it was, or it should have been.
The music flows freer here.
Okay. So arcane
Sweet.
protection with a raise this time.
Yeah.
And then -3, -2, channel, -1, 1 spell up, minus.
Oh.
Made sense. I promise. Hey, fly with a raise. You guys are speedy fast.
Nice. Speedy fast. Call me Speedy Fast Dibs.
Speedy fast dibs.
What do you
All right. So the spell's up once again. And you guys move forward. So you're going to fire a gun to alert of obstacle, and then if there's any like really big obstacle, you're gonna like destroy them.
Yes.
Sure.
I thought you were gonna say like the amount of gun firing is indicative of obstacle size.
Yeah, that too.
Like there's like a wall. Oh my god! Bam, 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 bam.
I mean, if I'm destroying it with a gun, you're gonna hear a lot.
I mean, unless you want to like cast smite on a cannonball, and I'll just carry it around and then drop it on said thing.
I don't know what your plan is.
I have no idea what we're doing.
Well, how we'll do this is Tara is going to make a boating roll.
Right.
And you guys, whatever you're doing,
Scouting
is
rolls.
going to be a support to her boating roll.
That'll do it.
So I would say just firing your gun to mark the locations is probably just like notice. Just like, hey, there's a thing here. If you want to do some kind of like aggressive demolitions,
I have
some kind of combat skill would be applicable.
I have 3 dynamites.
Dynamite? Okay. If you want to use the dynamite,
I'm just saying that's what you said. Explosives. That's what I have.
if you want to use the dynamite, I would give you a I would say like an athletics roll at +4.
Okay. To destroy stuff.
Because dynamite's good at that.
All right, so I'll do that if we need to. If we can still.
If there's any like big things that are going to be a pain to get around, just like dynamite.
All right, and no water protection at the moment.
Just fly.
Okay.
No.
Because
Don't fall in.
Well, I kind of want to go in, but all right.
All right.
You know me.
We know what you're up to.
You know what I do.
No water protection.
Damn it.
I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna help you hook up with the mermaid.
All right.
Okay, so Mr. Dibbs, you can go ahead and make your athletics roll. And Robin, what are you doing to support?
I'll do the notice thing.
Okay.
7. Unless this is like the environmental. No,
Paul can also assist.
it's not. This does not work. I'm not in the water.
Nope.
I'm in the air.
7 with the +4.
Oh, +4. Sorry, 11.
Okay.
Because I'm not using the dynamite right now. I'm just.
Oh, if you're not using the dynamite, what are you rolling?
Well, I was only using dynamite to get rid of large obstructions, unless you're saying I already found one.
You will find large obstructions to use the dynamite.
Ah, yes, 11 then. Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
I got it.
it's just do you want to spend 3 sticks of dynamite to get a +4 on this roll, basically?
Oh, it's all 3. No, I want to keep one for the hell of it.
Okay.
I didn't know.
+3 then.
Okay, boom, yeah, kaboom.
What'd you get, Gerald?
I got +1.
Okay.
Paul didn't help.
All right. So a total of +3 to your roll, Tara.
Okay.
This roll is going to be at -6 base. Some treacherous waters here.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have boosted your boating before I left.
Nah.
You know what I
Too
do
late
got?
now.
I got the ace edge.
Hey, nice. Well, that
I got
negates
2.
2 points of penalties, so you're only rolling at a -1.
Wow. From a
Yeah,
-6.
look at that. I got 1 penny. Go. Okay. Yeah. 5.
A 5. Okay.
Mm-hmm. From a -6 start, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so you make it through. You sort of delve into the treacherous waters. The obstacles before you, there are there's a couple more of those like large sort of rib bone type things. That the more you look at them up close, it doesn't actually look like bone. It's almost more like shell, like a seashell, but in the shape of like a rib.
On the seashore.
And they're like sort of twisted and strangely beautiful. The juts of rock are quite frequent, and there are several that you have to like destroy at certain points just to like clear the way. As you get further in, you also see there are wrecks of ships. A lot of wrecked ships in here. Like
Ooh. Salvage missions.
dozens
Of
in just like
salvage
the
missions.
stretch that you go through.
Can we see anything like sticking out, like a sore thumb of valuables, like a big old crate with a dollar symbol on it?
You don't see anything
That
at,
obvious.
like the moment. Yeah, nothing that obvious.
no
There's
problem.
probably some good stuff down there.
Right.
You're very tempted.
Very.
Sure. The debris and obstructions increase in intensity as you get closer to the or you move further east, and I think I'm gonna get rid of the fog now, so we can reference this map a little bit better. So
That was cool. It's like Monty Python came in and blew the weather away.
yep. So you guys are not on the map anymore because I grabbed you with the fog.
Oh, God.
Whoosh.
Monty Python blew us away.
Yeah.
So
Blasted weather.
you're right about damn it. Stuff. About here. And you get to the point where like the area in front of here is practically a wall of wreckage. The mist seems to be clearing a little bit more, however. As you get in to this point, you can see the vague outline of like a cliff face, and you can see the rainbow arching above you from the faint light of the sun. And it begins to rain, just patter lightly across the deck and across your skin. Not a uncomfortable rain. It's like a warm summer rain, one might say. It's just like refreshing.
Mr. Duke of Summer Rains.
Yeah.
Summer rains. You can never predict them.
The area in front of you is heavily obstructed. This little part over here seems to be a lot less so. The little like mini bay here. Tara, you're probably not focusing that much on this at the moment. You are fully dealing with the ship. Just spinning the wheel left and right, shouting orders down the deck. Totally in your element. You feel the ship groan and turn underneath your feet. It's like, yes, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll leave it up to Robin and Mr. Dibbs where you want to guide the ship.
Into the trees? Or along the shoreline?
Lighthouse.
Where's the lighthouse? I gotta zoom in more.
It's like down here.
Okay.
Yep.
So do we want to go around the tip? Down this thing? Or...
No, I think it's like on this.
Oh, okay. It's on this side. It's closer.
Yeah, I think we want to go like mostly south.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna turn south.
Let's hit this little guy. Like,
The waters are definitely more treacherous that way.
ugh.
Of course.
Well, she can handle it.
It's like this is easy, medium, impossible.
Medium it is.
Medium being what you were just doing.
Oof.
Impossible. It's just land.
Yeah, we just... you have to cast fly.
Yeah,
all right,
cast fire
so-
and shit.
Make additional support rolls.
All right.
Mr. Dibbs,
Now-
if you want to use the last bit of dynamite, it would be probably a +1, +2 to the roll.
All right. Can I decide after? Like, I'm like, oh, nope, that didn't clear it. Gotta throw the stick.
Yeah, I guess so. You'd still be using. What would you be using?
Athletics, I guess, until maybe... How would I do that? Crowbar? Smite? Smite crowbar?
Shit. I feel like you can't really use athletics without using the dynamite.
Right, right. Okay, let's hit it. Am I on 10? Yep, 10. Okay. Alright, 7. Oh, wait, no, you said +2. Yep, damn it, 7. I could. Because that was a 5. I could, Benny. I have a few. Because let's see.
Full bennies.
A Benny and a stick of dynamite, or just a stick of dynamite wasted? Like, what am I... Alright, here you go. Have my lifeblood. You fucking vampire.
Give me your bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should have kept it. No, it was
that's
a Benny.
trash.
It was a Benny and a dynamite wasted.
Good.
So you get a 7.
Let the hate flow.
Oh, it flows.
All right. So +1 for Mr. Dibbs, Robin and Paul.
We got +3 combined.
Ooh, nice. All right, +4 total.
Nice.
So another voting roll at -6, Tara, which is a flat roll.
And now I'm out of dynamite because I just bought that last place we were to.
We are a legendary pirating crew. Look
It
up.
goes fast.
As long as I don't roll like poop. Didn't roll like poop.
Nice.
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
Better than that 5.
All right. So you continue to navigate through the treacherous waters of the bay.
Boom! You hear dynamite going
The
off.
ship, elegantly twisting through all of the various things. You are scraping up against some of the smaller stuff, but your ironclad hull,
Get that weak shit out of here.
yeah, doesn't care about that crap. As you approach this area, again with the fog a little bit lighter, you can see further out. There is a steep cliff face here.
Oh, cock ass.
And the top, where you presume the lighthouse to be, is still surrounded by dense fog. Denser than most.
So we can't really get the ship.
You also see the end of the rainbow is inside of that fog, and it kind of like arches along the shoreline. And as you sort of circle around and get a little bit better perspective from, oh, you know what, the rain, I forgot to set that on repeat. There we go.
Are leprechauns a thing, and do we know about them?
Leprechauns are a thing, and you probably do know about them, although whether or not your information is accurate is remains to be seen.
All right, leprechauns
I know
live.
they just get Lucky Charms.
Leprechauns live with elves, and the gold is at the end of this
They're
rainbow.
both fae.
Yep.
So
Leprechauns are like the elves'
But-
accountant.
Yep.
Did I miss anything important?
There's a cliff on this shoreline.
So
The
Steep.
Cliffs of Insanity?
Yeah,
They look pretty insanely high.
we'd probably have to fly to get up there, so we wouldn't be
Oh.
able to bring our crew.
That being said, you the fog is sort of thicker here, and the rainbow that you're seeing sort of arches out of the fog. Underneath the rainbow, at the top of still like the cliffs kind of like go along this area. There is some kind of like structure that you can see faintly through the mist. It's pretty large. It looks like it has these sort of like soft, sort of swirling contours, like a. You see movement as well, like waterfalls or something, and some like spires, maybe, like towers or points.
We see movement in towers.
Spire. Oh well, it's like movement falling down from them, like a waterfall.
Oh, okay, okay. This music is glorious.
So there's a cliff in front of you, and to the east of you, there still seems to be a lot of heavy obstruction. The carcasses of many ships littering the shallows below you. What's your course of action?
Well, we could just anchor here and go up the cliffs.
I'm out of dynamite.
Maybe this is where we stop.
Possibly.
Pretty far. We can't sail up a cliff.
Can't sail up a cliff.
Well, we could. But that would take a bit. What do we do once we get up the cliff? Float?
Park. Beach it.
So you're gonna anchor the ship?
Yeah.
Okay. Way anchor. You hear this sort of like as you
Smashes
grind up
through
against a smaller jut of metal rock. And
Should we have?
Dumi kind of winces and says, "Yeah, I might have to polish the bottom of the ship after all that, but it went through quite well." So, are we just going to stay here?
Well, not sure what the plan is, but if we're gonna fly, we should have get some crew salvage some ships.
Also, what would it take to cast arcane protection on as a ritual on the ship while we're gone?
Not. Depends on how long we want it to last. Because to last a day, it takes like an hour to cast. But that's like 3 days. It suddenly takes a day to cast.
Yeah, only a day.
Only a day. So we'd be sitting here for a day to cast it on the ship for 3 days. Which isn't terrible, but it doesn't mean we're just sitting here.
Mm.
I mean,
But we get a lot of salvage done in 3 days or a day.
I feel like
I'm just thinking more of it as an extra here.
Extra precaution. The current state of the crew. They are kind of unnerved, as they probably should be, looking into all the ships down there. Some of them are like Mr. Dibs, are like, ooh, loot.
Yeah, and I kind of put that out there, so if sort of kind of get them back.
Yeah,
Like, look at all the potential booty, everyone.
Somebody says, one of the crew says, maybe there's a reason why there are so many dead ships here.
Because they didn't have as skilled a captain or crew as we did. Obviously.
Maybe. Why are there so many ships here? I thought this was in a remote place.
The siren song. Don't listen too hard.
This is the other end of the Bermuda Triangle.
Kalaman kind of like strokes his beard and says, it is odd that there are so many vessels. I was not aware there was this many explorers who even went out in this direction.
They probably didn't intend to until they heard the song.
He kind of like leans over and says, many of these ships don't even look like Arnaki design.
I was gonna say, do they?
Yeah, how old are they?
Anything?
The wood is not like, it doesn't look that old. I mean, it's been in the water for a while, but it's not like it hasn't rotted away. As you're able to sort of like assess the situation a little bit more with the ship anchored and not flying around, the hulls are, I mean, it's like the skeleton of a ship. You don't, and you do see some like masts and stuff, the normal things, but it just seems like the masts. There are no masts sticking out of the water. That's one thing. Any sails there were have long since rotted away or whatnot. The decks of the ship, the architecture is similar to the Aranaki style, but it's definitely different. But it's the same general design of like a boat. A lot of them seem to be that sort of like caravel type design with like the high forecastle and the high aft castle. And they're shattered to pieces. Yeah, that's about it from what you noticed there. At least from above the water.
They might be wrecks of like explorers from a long time ago looking for this continent. And then once we more or less found the good spot, people don't really come here that often. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a one for thinking. I just want to loot.
Did we ever find any evidence that the Immaculate Choir used ships? I mean, they have a lighthouse, so.
Their tech was like way better than ours. I don't think they would have used sails.
Airships.
Robin, why don't you give me a notice roll?
7.
Okay. As you're talking and looking around, look out sort of to the east towards whatever that structure is. You see a couple of like ripples in water.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a what you could swear is like a face sort of looking out of the mist at you before it sort of like and it like the ripples sort of follow it like like something like tapping the surface of the water almost.
Right. Say, hey, there's a face.
It's gone before anyone looks.
It was there.
How big?
But they do see the after effects of the ripples across the water.
How big was his face?
Normal face size, as far as you could tell.
So an elf poking his little face out? Come in, show yourselves, you sneaky elves.
Oh. I don't really want to spend a day casting a spell here. Maybe, I think we just fly up there, see what's up. I mean, we can come back. We can come right back down if we think we need to.
Right.
No, I wasn't thinking of spending a whole day casting a spell. But if we could cast it for a day, that'd be 1 hour. Then we could. I would feel better about just leaving a few hours. But I don't know how dangerous that is with how you're feeling and what your current count of materials is and all of that logistical stuff.
I started doing a lot of ritual, bought a lot of. I think that's a great way to spend. Keep the crew from jumping off the ship to go hook up with mermaids.
So you're gonna do an hour.
Any other weird magical effect that might befall the ship.
Are you gonna
Also,
do an
maybe
hour
we can
cast?
indulge a little bit extra grog for morale.
Oh, there's a
Break
whole
out
extra
the-
barrel for it, or of it.
Break out the booze for.
Oh yeah, can you make a barrel of the good stuff in an hour, Dibs?
Yeah, I mean, what stuff? I already did make a barrel of pretty decent stuff.
Yeah, you made a barrel of
Southern
rum.
Dracian.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make another barrel, I
So you
suppose.
could break that out and have the crew each take a little.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get
Their nerves,
sloshed, but
just
have at
buzz
it.
you a little bit.
A little Busby Berkeley.
Haroon makes sure that nobody gets too sloshed.
And then, are you doing the hour cast?
Yeah.
All right, I want to go try and salvage a ship in that hour.
Okay.
You're up 2 dice. Damn.
Backlash? Or...
On the regular die. Okay, there we go. Dibs, you have water breathing with a raise.
Oh, hooray, thank you.
Or water protection.
Sploosh.
All right. You're gonna go by yourself, Mr. Dibbs.
For now, yeah. Oh, dark vision, or is it not, is it bright enough? Can I see?
Like fairly bright. The water is quite clear, so.
I dive in, see if I can see. And then like, yeah, I think I'm all right.
All right.
I need
Okay.
I need a magical light.
You have a jar that has an ever burning ember, and a
Hey.
lamp that has an ever burning ember in it.
There you go, nailed it.
Also, your sword is fire.
Well, I
Yeah.
know, but is it always fire, or only when I
doesn't
attack?
glow.
Yeah, I thought so.
So just attack the fog.
I will attack
No,
fish
it's
in the water.
heat damage, not fire damage.
I mean, if I have to just run around attacking fish and setting them on fire, I'll do that.
1,000-degree knife.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay,
I pick a
so-
boat and search it.
Tara, why don't you roll your ritual?
You're up 2 dice types.
Okay, so it's a 7 PowerPoint spell. It ends up being 4. Minus. Weave is thin, right? Is that
Yes, plus 1.
So -1. I'll just roll that. Yeah. 5.
5?
Yep.
All right.
With this one.
Okay, so you succeed at doing that with just a regular success, warding the boat from any shenanigans. Mr. Dibbs, that was a nice uncorking sound, very satisfying. Go ahead and give me a notice roll, Mr. Dibbs.
Oh yeah, my notice is a 4. That's right. F. Penalties?
Eye patch.
Yeah, 1 then.
Okay, so you go down into the belly of a ship. Okay, sorry, I got a text to read.
From the belly of the ship?
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't let him down here. There's a lobster down there hanging out.
Strike him down.
Oh, you mean dinner?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Although I think, is lobster a trash food to us?
Better
Probably
not be. I mean, they're bottom feeders, yeah, but...
I feel like sailors wouldn't care about your landlubber perceptions of seafood.
No.
All right, yeah. So
I rolled my wrong.
you go down into
exploding
the
die.
belly of the ship and start just like sort of scouting it out, looking around for anything good. You find a couple like first thing you find out inside the ship has like these sort of like reinforcement ribbing on it, and they're made out of this like this very what's the word, like greened bronze. What's the word?
Tarnished?
Is it just tarnished? I feel like it's another word. Doesn't matter. But yeah, no, that's the one.
What is it? What was the word you said?
Patine.
Oh, okay.
The patine bronze.
Don't
I
know
heard
that one.
poutine.
Poutine
I can't.
bronze.
Alright. I definitely just misheard that.
Yeah, it's
The Statue of Liberty is very poutine.
French?
yeah, so they're like metal reinforcements inside of the ship.
Okay. Poutine is French.
It seems fairly barren of loot, unfortunately.
No!
I mean, there's a lot of like silt and stuff down here, so you can kind of like dig through some of that, but you end up just kind of like storing it up.
All right, can I find the captain's quarters?
Yeah, as you're kind of like working your way back towards there, you see sort of like a ripple through the water.
All right.
And one of the doorways, you see like something sort of move away from it. You didn't see it when it was there, but it looks like a big fish, maybe?
Huh. Dinner.
Big fish.
Dinner.
Big fish.
All right. I go look for big fish. So I just got big fish right there.
Because you is that actually a fish too?
Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So you swim through and look around, and you come face to face with the upper torso of like a smiling sort of vaguely reptilian woman with sort of hair drifting around her head.
Woo!
And she smiles at you with pointed teeth.
Yeah, I smile back and like shout out, Alana! Gerbil burble.
She sort of like grins at you and like grabs your just sort of like puts a hand on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I think it's her.
Kind of, like sinks her like talons in just a little bit, her claws.
All right.
And then just kind of like
it's all right.
this little
I like it a little
come
rough.
hither thing and like sort of pulls you along. And as she does that, you see Swirl and two more sirens swirl around you.
Like, hey! I mean, this is getting a little interesting, a little fast. I think we should at least.
They all kind of like one of them grabs your hand, and one of them sort of like they all sort of like grab onto you and start like pulling you along with them away from the ship.
Ladies, please. Now, I don't even know if I can handle one of you. 3 is a hell of a test right off the bat. I may have to rethink this.
They don't say anything, but one of them kind of like looks at you and sort of croons out this this sort of faint melodic song into your ear. I need you to give me a spirit roll.
But
this is a surprise.
No, I'm just saying. Oh no, I can't. I'm just. Wait, what'd you say? Spirit? Yeah, I got it.
Spirit roll.
At minus or anything?
No.
4.
All right. So, you feel like that is probably fine, right? But
at the
it's
same
fine.
time, I mean,
like this is cool. We're chill.
It is.
But also, Luca's like, hey, you know that's mind affecting. Be careful.
So I should
That
probably.
little niggling in the back of your head that.
So I should probably
makes a
go,
little bit
huh?
of difference.
All right. So that wasn't the one that whispered in my ear wasn't mine.
They honestly they look pretty similar. You're not entirely sure which one is which because they're like swirling around you.
Oh, okay. Well, I just start to kind of pull away, and I don't get too rough yet. I'm just like, no, I can't.
Yeah, I mean they get more aggressive the more you try to not come with them.
All right, do I have a free hand?
They're not like trying to hurt you so much, but they do kind of like sink. They break skin with their claws.
Oh, that's getting a little rough now. Okay.
Yeah.
I will click my heels together.
Okay.
We're out of here.
Give me an athletics roll at +2 from the boots.
Wait, that's not my. There it is. There's my wild die. Hey, thank you, wild die. So, well, the 9 did better. So, 11.
Okay. So you're able to wrench yourself out of their grip and get up to the surface.
All right. So, yeah, I shoot up to this. Can I like latch onto the boat? Or is it not enough?
You're pretty far away from the boat at this point.
Okay. Well, am I still flying?
Not like you can still see it, but
Yeah, am I still flying?
do you still have fly? Oh,
No.
okay. So you're just walking on water, which is also pretty fast with your speed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean you can outpace them.
Back to the boat.
So after about 20 minutes, Mr. Dibbs comes running back to the boat across the water.
Well, I couldn't find anything worth a damn, other than my potential girlfriend. She's here with 2 of her friends, but I don't think they are interested in me like I'm interested in them.
What? You don't say.
I think I'm
I never
more.
got that.
I think I'm more meat, and not in the way I want to be. My dreams, I think, are dying here.
They do not seem to have pursued you to the boat.
Mm-hmm. Wait, didn't I put a necklace on her?
Yes.
All right, was she wearing it?
You did not see any necklace.
Fuck. Yeah, she threw it away. She doesn't want anything to do with me.
Or it's a different siren.
That's ridiculous.
No, it was her. I think it was her.
Okay, so you guys are going to wait here for another about 40 minutes or so while Tara finishes the ritual. I want everybody but Tara to give me a notice roll in that time.
Come on, Paul. Pull through for us.
Penalty?
Robin got a 3, Paul got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 3, no penalty.
Yeah, I'll keep 2. 2 minutes.
Okay, so during that time, anyone who... Robin got a 5?
Robin got a 3, Paul got a 5.
Okay, sorry. And then Mr. Dibbs got what, sorry? 3. Okay. So Paul is the only one who made it. All right, cool. So at one point, Paul, or like a couple times, Paul kind of like pecks Robin on like the ear and says, "Ah, something," and kind of indicates the mist. And a couple of the sailors who are sort of looking out on guard also say that like they see something moving or like faces or like disturbances in the water, and nothing concrete, but it is pretty evident at this point that like when you conclude the ritual, which you are able to do without anything jumping out at you, you are being observed at the very least by whatever occupies this isle. You know, at least there's at least 3 sirens. Well, more than 3 sirens, because the overarching sort of song continued as Mr. Dibbs had his little adventure. So the ritual is complete. Your ship is warded as best as Tara was able to make it warded. What's the plan?
Oh, hey, kitty. Cast fly on the big 3 and go up the cliff, I think.
All right.
I think I'm gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna put arcane protection on us to start. An 11.
11. All right. With a raise.
And then fly up through with the hurry modifier. That's minus 3, 4, channel minus 2, magic-y stuff going. Failed. So I'll cast arcane protection. Goes off with the raise again. try to fly again. Hey, there we go. So that is with the raise as well.
All right. So you successfully cast that, and you guys fly up towards the top of the cliff.
Yeah.
Before you go, Doomy says, "Any orders, Captain? In case you are
Right.
gone for too long."
Oh, jeez. Do me, my boy. How many days of provisions do we have?
22.
How long do you think we should give? We should say, like, should we do multiple days?
Well, I think we should come back after 1 day. Regardless of where we go, come back, check in, make sure they're good.
But if I don't want to say, like, in a day, just leave.
Right.
Also, I don't know if they can sail it out without us.
That's also a good question.
I'm kind of like, I don't think you guys can leave without us.
He kind of like nods and
Perfectly frank.
sort of steps a little bit closer to you and says, "Yes, that thought had crossed my mind as well, but also I did be wise to mention it to the crew. If you are leaving for sure."
Well,
We are
Oh,
in somewhat of a
you know what we
precarious
could do?
situation here.
How much do we trust Doomy?
as
We
much
could
as-
give him the Gorgon's tooth or whatever that is and say, hey, if we don't come back, put this in the water.
The stone rose.
Yeah, some creepy girl is going to come and then just have her take you guys home.
lift this ship up and put it down over there. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love that idea. Yeah, I would trust Doomy to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point, he knows that if he double cross us, we'd fucking find him no matter the cost and just murder the shit out of him.
Rick, what? You don't
At
think
least
we'll
me
go?
and- at least me and Dibs would. I don't know about Robin.
I will find another Gorgon to fucking make a deal with. To find you, Doomy.
We'll wait 1,000 years for that Gorgon to get in trouble again. Break her out of prison and say, "Go find Doomy."
Kick his
Kill.
ass.
Also, just the fact that you're willing to wait 1,000 years and like this is what you're focused on.
Don't
Doomy's
trust
already,
us.
like, long dead.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Go find his children and just, like, tell them their great-great-grandfather sucked.
Yep, you're the reason this is happening.
Or
Or he's the
for
reason.
generations of that.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, he sort of like nods when you tell him how to use it.
Yeah.
He says, "I will only do so if we are in mortal peril."
Don't tell anyone.
If
Of
at the
course.
end of the week we're not back, go ahead and do this.
Or if we get attacked by some kind of horrifying sea monster.
Well,
Try to fight it off. But yeah,
Oh, of course, of course.
I'm not sure how quickly she'll come, is the thing.
Do you tell
Yeah.
him what is going to come, by the way?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
hey friend, hey friend,
That's
hey
to
friend.
know.
We say
Her.
a friend. Yeah, I say
you
a
have to
friend.
say her name and throw it into the water, so he knows her name is
Valid?
Kato.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
also needs to know not to look at her face.
Yeah.
So when you summon our friend, her name is Kato. Do not look at her. Do not make eye contact.
Okay, this acts as a deterrent not to use it unless we really have to.
I'm gonna
I
write
think.
this down. I'm gonna write down like a 1, 2, 3 bullet point list. Caution: do not look at face.
Of how to summon and use Kato.
Do not
The
look
Gorgon
at
Road.
Kato.
Yeah, I think we should tell him exactly what's gonna come, so that he's not like, "Oh my god, this is terrible. Shoot it."
Oh my god, what have they sent upon us? This was a trap. This is what we get for leaving them.
This is for trying to leave us behind.
Yep.
Fuck him up, Kato.
Fuck them up.
So you're gonna describe Kato to do me, please.
Should I perform that?
Do you want the entire crew to hear?
No, I mean like
Oh, this is just Doomy.
mostly just to not make him like. I don't want to make it sound like terrifying. I'm trying to.
I mean, that would be like persuasion.
All right, so I'll persuasion him.
Sure.
Did they see her break the water in the distance when she left?
She didn't break the water.
Oh, she didn't. It was just
Damn.
like
I just got a 2.
Yep.
a big pool or a big wave.
She never even got close to the
Yeah,
surface.
she
Just
met us
left.
halfway up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was fucking creepy.
Yeah.
What'd
She's
you
like
get?
Chase. I got a 2.
Okay, so describe Kato to do me.
Well,
I want to hear this.
let's start with the snakes. So first, large snakes. Those aren't the problem. Well, they are, but it's mainly her face and the snake faces. So you don't want to look at anything, any face. And she's attached to all the snakes. So,
How many faces are there?
many. And they will be surrounding you possibly, hissing.
Do I want to know what happens if you look at the face?
It'll be the last thing you look at.
So
So anyway,
if you
she
use
is
this, stop looking at anything.
pretty much. Just close your eyes. Close everyone. If you use this, issue an order for everyone to close their eyes.
When she
Okay.
comes,
Yes.
we don't know how long it will take her to get
We
here.
have no idea.
Days of people standing.
Yeah, with their eyes
Is
closed.
she literally gonna swim here? I don't know.
Seems
she
not
get lost?
useful. If that's the case.
So
Um,
you use this.
Be a fucking-
I don't want to sugarcoat it. She is somewhat monstrous in look, in goddamn it, presence. But it's okay. She's an ally for now.
Okay. Well, thank you for the help.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck. I very much hope that you come back soon.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll try and keep morale on the ship. Okay, until you return.
Good job. I have faith. I recommend alcohol,
He nods.
but not too much.
Buddy system.
Just the right amount to keep them thinking about treasure.
Right. Also, be wary of the sirens. Don't let anyone go in the water. And
Of course.
you know, it didn't work for me. I doubt anyone else will be able to get away.
All right. Yeah. So you're going to. But by the way, Kalaman is also. He's just kind of like leaning up against the side of the boat and just looking around. He seems to be enjoying himself.
Hey, does he want to come?
Oh, does he want to come?
Yeah.
I'll recast fly, buddy.
Or we could just
kind
carry
of,
him up there.
It says you're going up to the cliffs.
Gonna go see some elves.
Do not bother. You have your magic ready. I would be a burden, I'm sure.
I could carry you up.
Maybe it'd be kind of slower going, but yeah. I'd rather not risk you dropping me.
I understand. All right, it's settled. You all stay here. We will leave.
So you
I'll be right back.
you head up the side of the cliff, so the top of the cliff is still shrouded in mist. And as you sort of go up the side of the cliff, what's the pace of your flight?
This is a real Cliffsy insanity thing.
What?
What is the pace of flight? Is
It's
it 12?
20. No, I got it with a raise.
Oh, so it's like hella
So
fast.
It's hella fast. It's like
All right,
20
so you
clicks.
fly up the side of the